course, Thanksgiving. Can you believe we're 2 days away? 2 sleeps.
From Thanksgiving.
Yeah, from Thanksgiving.
Feels so right.
It sure does.
Feels so good.
Now, have you ever experienced this? A lot of people, it's a trope of the holidays that around the Thanksgiving table, people are going to get into arguments. You're going to have family members that butt heads a little bit. You ever had that go on in your family?
I'm sure we have. Thanksgiving can be a stressful time when you think about everybody getting food ready, people being in charge of things, family getting together. Certain members of the family don't get along.
Yeah.
Which is always, if you're not the one, this is the best part about it, though. If you're not the one who gets upset about it, like if you know that like your one brother and your one cousin just do not get along, it can be really funny to watch from afar. Be very entertaining.
It can either be funny or make you very uncomfortable, depending on certain
how
circumstances.
well you deal with conflict. But sometimes it can be pretty good entertainment on Thanksgiving.
That's right. So for some people, it just wouldn't be Thanksgiving without it. But for some people, it makes you very uncomfortable. I have here some advice on what to do if you feel like bad blood is brewing in the family leading up to Thanksgiving, where you might have some conflict, some headbutting. This is from Amy Morin, a psychotherapist who, we've got some routine questions you might be asking if you're going to Thanksgiving with family members that might get into it. Question 1, if you know in advance that there's bad blood between relatives, what can you do? Amy Morin says that the first thing you need to do is hold a conversation with these individuals separately about your expectations of their behavior. Treat them like children, in other words. You talk to them, you say, Uncle Frank, I know that you and Brother Bob.
Oh, that's just going to stir him up more.
I know that you guys disagree. I know that you have different views of global warming or whatever.
What terrible advice.
But let's just not bring that up. But how about we all just have a nice family Thanksgiving? And I'm going to talk to him too. That's what Amy Morin says, psychotherapist.
She went to school for this.
She went to school for this.
You're going to go over to Uncle Billy and be like, I know that you don't really mess around with Jessica over there because you guys have political views on different sides.
Yeah.
Let's try not to talk about it. And then he's going to take that in a good way. No chance. If you're the type that likes to argue at Thanksgiving, you think that a confrontational conversation about your behavior is going to be something that you would be open to.
It's not supposed to be confrontational, though. It's supposed to be nice. It's setting expectations.
The person that causes a scene at Thanksgiving is never the type to accept any conversation like that. No way.
But if you present it like, hey, I just want everybody to be happy, and so
if you could just behave.
Yeah. I don't know. What about another question? Can you ever just pick one relative over another?
Only if you side with their views.
Well, what if maybe you don't agree with Jessica's views, but she's not the instigator? So if you just have Jessica there solo, or she melds along with the rest of the family, but you get Frank in the conversation.
Attacking her.
Yeah. And if he doesn't attack Jessica, it's just going to be somebody else because he just wants, some people just love, like, well, I can't believe that in the Senate they're doing this. Like, some people are just like that. They will start a conversation that way, apropos of nothing.
Yeah, that is the worst.
And if
I feel bad for if you're getting attacked, even if I don't agree with you.
If they can't behave,
but if you're bringing it upon yourself and I don't agree with you, then you're just annoying me.
This is the answer. This is a question that comes from that. What if the relative isn't at odds with a particular guest, but just has a combative personality?
You're the worst.
It says, if this is a relative who often starts tiffs, it may be helpful to have a conversation with this person about your expectations.
Oh.
Amy, everything can't be solved with a conversation. Sometimes you just have to either grin and deal with it, or not invite them.
Well, they gotta be there.
Or say no. Think about this. I think most of the people listening, you're not hosting Thanksgiving. You're attending. Take a stand. Just say no. If he's going to be there, start and fight.
That is not how it works.
Yes, you take a stand. You say, I'm not going if he's going to be there because I know
Uncle Joey's going to be there. So now we're just completely alienating Uncle Joey just because he's a big supporter of this side.
It could be like an intervention moment for him.
You guys just need to be more open
Joey,
to it.
We love you, but we're tired of you.
It's what makes Thanksgiving Thanksgiving. Is your two family members at odds arguing.
For some families.
Who's going to pull it off this year? Who will win? You got crushed last year.
The problem is...
This is your year to make up for it.
The problem is the zero-sum game. Nobody wins.
Not until next year.
Everybody just leaves upset.
So, no, you know who the real winner is?
Who's that?
Everybody who can just watch from afar and see him get all flustered and just enjoy it. Enjoy the chaos.
Wasn't that a great riot clip? While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.